we proceed by way of update. The commissioners should have before them now Mr. Mkhwanazi's formal statement together with 2 bundles of annexures. And Mr. Mkhwanazi should have before him as well the same.
Yes.
So Mr. Mkhwanazi, please Commissioner Mkhwanazi, my apologies, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, please confirm that you have there's been an update to your statement file with another statement. Has it been updated?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can we go to that statement, the updated one? On the front page, where the table of contents is listed, it states that it's a witness statement of Dr. Mkhwanazi. You see that?
Yes.
And it is a 36-page document.
Yes.
There is your name appears midway, page 36, and right above your name is a signature. Did you append that signature? Is that yours?
Yes, the last page.
Have you satisfied yourself that this is your statement as you intend to submit to the commission?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Do you confirm the correctness of the contents of this statement?
If
the contents of these statements true and correct?
If I'm moving challenges, so it's something that I will raise it. But for now,
absolutely.
I think I'm clear. Yes.
I fully agree with that
Yes.
approach, yes.
Yes.
And please don't hesitate to, in the event that we discover an error.
Yes. No,
it's human to err, yes. But otherwise, do you stand by the contents of this statement?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, you should also have 2 files given to you. And they have got your name, Brigadier Mkhwanazi, annexures. You should have file 1 and file 2. Do you have that?
File 1, or this one's not, but I hope it's 2.
Oh, sorry, if it's unmarked, that will be file 2. So each time then I refer to file 2, it's the smaller of the 2 files. Okay. So now your statement to the commission is complete. And henceforth, when we deal with your statement, we will reference what I call the updated statement, not the one we were working on from morning, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yes.
But to the extent perhaps that the morning one might assist you because that's where we started, you are welcome to cast an eye and have regard there too.
Yes.
If it helps you, okay? So, before we broke for lunch, you recall I had referred you to what I call Mapieye file, the Mapieye annexures. Do you still have that file in front of you?
Yes, I do have.
And in particular, I had referred you to annexure JM11 and JM12, and that would be the MOU with Medicare 24 and the MOU with CAT VIP respectively. You recall that conversation we had? Do you remember that? Yes,
as you referred it, MOU, to me it's a...
Oh, Memorandum of Understanding? Okay. I just wanted to remind us where we stopped, then we start, okay?
Yes, but on my side I want to refer it as a proposed.
What's proposed?
Yes, MOU.
Okay, can I suggest that we refer to it as a memorandum of agreement, and I say so because that's what the document has on the face of it. It doesn't have the word proposed, but if you want us to bear in mind that it's a proposed MOU, we shall do so, but we can't call it what it doesn't state itself to be. So I suggest that we reference it the way it is currently written, which is a memorandum of agreement. There is nothing on the face of that document that suggests proposed. There's nothing.
May I raise something?
Yes, sir.
Yes. In an MOU, you don't have 3 signatures of...
No. You're talking about signatures. I say there is nothing on the face of this document that suggests it's proposed. Can you live with that?
Yes.
You are talking about the status of the document, and I just want a way to describe the document.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Then
it's
I'm
fine.
saying, let's describe it as a memorandum of agreement. When we get to the issue of the status of the agreement, then we will have the discussion around proposed.
No, I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
Thank you. So then, let's just take a moment. The commissioners are conferring, and we'll start. You recall we started that conversation with reference to in the old statement, it was paragraph 6. You remember? This MOU that we're talking about with Van Wyk.
Oh, yes.
All right. Now, just so you locate yourself, in your new statement, it is paragraph 27.
Oh.
Okay? Clearly, you made some additions before the old paragraph 6, because it has thrown that paragraph 6 to paragraph 27. I want then us to go to annexure JM12, which starts at 55. That's the MOU with Van Wyk that you say you recall. And I would like to invite you to page 60 of that annexure. Page 60 starts at the top of it with the wording Ekurhuleni Police Department. Then it says, by signing this MOA this time, Ekurhuleni Police Department agrees to, and then it lists what the department ostensibly agreed to. Do you see where I'm reading from?
Yes, page 60 is,
now
and then it's 129, same page.
Yes, don't forget that 100 is a mistake. Let's refer to the other number, which is 60. Unfortunately, that's what happens when the same document is used for different purposes.
Oh, yes.
So we'll work with the top number, which is 60. Now, before that list of 5 bullet points, there is an entry there, effective date, in parentheses, a date, the actual date was supposed to be inserted, presumably by hand. Then it reads /10/2021. And it was intended to have an end date because it's got a dash between it and then space to fit in another date. So that would have been the effective date of this MOU. You see that? Do you see where I'm reading? Do you see the words effective date? Below
yes,
the
and then effective date approved as form. Oh, yes.
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 So this effective date just has an entry of the month of October 10/2021. The actual date of October is not has not been inserted. Do you see that?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Now, below that is a box that for approval purposes, I take it, that requires indication of whether or not this document enjoys support, because it's got a box for support, and not supported.
Yes.
Am I reading it correctly that the support box is the one that is ticked?
Yes.
And immediately after that support box, it's got the following, J.D. Mkhwanazi, Director, Specialized Services, and it's got a signature. That is your signature, is it not?
No, it is.
Your signature?
Yes.
Okay. It's an extensive document. And if you go to page 58 at item 3, it provides as follows, and I quote, the purpose of this memorandum of understanding, in parentheses MOU used interchangeably with MOA, is to outline the commitment of promoting and protection of the Medicare emergency services, combining that with the health care and safety of officers of the Ekurhuleni Police Department when a situation arises warranting medical attention on varying degrees particularly in traumatic events / incidents, end of quote. You see where I'm reading?
Yes, 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 yes.
So do I understand this document correctly, that that was the purpose of this MOU?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now, who is the author of this document?
It was between Mike and project officer 14, but I happened to have access of it and read it. That's why I signed it as a supporting towards the deputy chief and the chief of police.
So, if I recall from what you said this morning, Superintendent Fontaine was the project officer in Chief Mapieye's office.
Yes, 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 yes.
So, to my question now, you suggest that this document was authored by two people, one of whom is Van Wyk, that we were talking about earlier, correct? And yes. Superintendent Fontaine.
And me, I must be included.
Oh, so yes. You are the third author?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, let's start with Van Wyk. What role did he play in drafting this document?
No, he raised whatever that he's having and draft, you see, and send for us to peruse and check where we're having challenges and everything.
Okay.
And send to whoever who will comment and draft whatever that is challenging.
So the original draft emanates from Van Wyk?
Yes, yes, yes.
What role did Superintendent Fontaine play?
It was to facilitate and check where and take it to the chief of police again. So, take it to the seniors, deputy chief and chief of police, so that they can check and comment and say, no, we are going ahead or we are not going ahead with it. You see, but after it has came to me.
Oh, so just to you first?
Yes. Because I was communicating with her. Okay. I'm the one who was communicating with her.
No, yes. I appreciate that. We'll get there.
Yes.
So if you say her responsibility was to refer the document to Chief Mapieye, when I ask about authors, why do you call her one of the co-authors of this document? If her job were just to deliver it to Chief Mapieye as a project officer in Chief Mapieye's office, why do you call her an author? Why do you make her part of the creation of this document? No,
that's why when you said, who's the creator, I agree that it's Mike. Then he sent to us. That's why I'm saying it's Mike. You see,
oh, so
it was just to comment there and change whereas and take it to another place to take it. Remember, it was still going to take long processes before approved, but now we're still taking it internally.
Now, I'm more interested about who created it. You gave us the impression that it was Van Wyk and Superintendent Fontaine. No. Those are the people who created the document.
No, let me correct it. It was Van Wyk.
Okay, it was Van Wyk.
Take it to us, yes.
When you received it, did you make any contribution to the document?
No, I just read because it was what we discussed in terms of their contribution and in terms of helping us as the department. And I felt it is going to benefit us as EMPD or as the department, you see. And I know that in terms of comments and everything, it's supposed to, there's a process in the municipality that...
Sorry, I apologize. We'll get to the processes followed. I'm more interested in the content of the document at this juncture. Yes. So I want to know what is your addition, if any, to what Van Wyk had drafted?
I may not remember. It's a long time ago, you know.
What are you most likely to have contributed then?
But it was towards the benefit of EMPT, because I raised many times that officers must benefit, the department must benefit. That's what I was raising many times, in terms of their health and in terms of engagement, in terms of the emergencies, in terms of incident, the one that I mentioned earlier on, incident and accidents. You see, it was towards benefiting, and the issue that I raised that it must not be something that is going to cost officers or is going to cost the department. That's what even I raised when I discussed personally with my seniors.
And that is captured in item 3 under purpose. So you satisfied yourself that at least the objective had been met. based on what you just said.
Please remind me which page is that?
Okay, page 58. You remember the purpose I just read into the record? As
the one that you were reading, yes.
Sorry, so you satisfied yourself that the purpose at least is achieved. Now,
yeah, individually, but maybe when it goes, other people were going to raise other issues, and
I understand. Before we get to page 59, which lists various understandings, considering what is set out under item 3, purpose, and the services intended to be provided by Medicare 24, I think I understood you a short while ago to say the members were not intended to bear the costs of the service. Did I understand you correctly?
Yes.
Would the service have come at a specified cost?
No, because I know that whatever that it's happening, but you said I mustn't talk to another departments. Because now the processes, you will stop me when...
Okay.
Yes. In terms of the processes, when you introduce the document, the legal and corporate always check another department and finance to check that in terms of these agreements, you see, are they not bearing any cost to the city, or is it the benefactor, or is it what you are contributing towards that?
Yes.
They are looking at the main objective, that are we, because they know that in these things along the way when you go, some wording within these documents, they change, but they are able to check on that. Then finance comes in again and do thoroughly check in terms of the cost and other thing, what we are not expect on, you see. In terms of municipality, and such document, before it's finalized, we may agree all of us, let's say if at all of us were attached the signatures, it was not going to be final up until all other departments have commented and checked in terms of this document.
Indeed. And I have no difficulty with that process. I'm still at the level of intention before it is even approved. So at the time, you and Mr. Van Wyk were agreeing about the contents of this document. What you have said that it was not intended for members to bear the cost of that service provided by Mr. Van Wyk, correct?
Yes.
Who was to bear the costs?
No, it was the contribution that they were contributing towards that.
So neither the members nor EMPD nor the city were expected to bear costs?
Yes.
So it was a donation? It was a gift, a grant, it was, what can I call it?
Service.
Yeah, but you are deriving a benefit for which you bear no cost. And I understand perhaps it was out of the kindness of Mr. Van Wyk's heart. I don't have a difficulty with that.
And out of the engagement that engaged, yes.
So he was so nice as to offer members of EMPD this service for free, both for the members and for EMPD.
Yes, remember I've said again, when I was talking, it was the issue of them gaining publicity, gaining recognition, and
now, how many members did EMPD have at the time? Rough estimate?
It was before 500. It was 2 point something.
What's 2 point?
2000 and EMPD. Let's say EMPD officers, and currently I think we are 3.6.
Okay.
Including security and loss control. I don't count the back office staff. Then when you take those, it's plus minus 2,900. And there's this 500 that joined, the one that we communicated with. Minus that, it was, let's say 2.2, 2.3.
Oh, 2.3.
2,000, so not 2,300 or 2,400, yes.
I'll work with a figure of about 2,000,
yes,
2,300.
but remember, I've said some of them, they've got their own medical aids, benefits and other things, you see.
Yes.
You cannot guarantee that all of them were going to be that, because those that are having, some of them, they are having better benefits than what we can get from anyone.
I'm trying to calculate in my head, what is the average cost of the service, as described here, that EMPD would have to pay for its members? What would that cost on average per member?
No, it's not done by EMPD. It's done by you.
So if it were to be done by EMPD, what would it cost the EMPD per member?
I haven't done those calculations.
Okay.
For example, per member, it depends on a medical aid. Remember, it's you and the medical aid that you have signed or the benefits that you are getting from your different medical aids. It depends per medical aid that you are taking, you see. But in terms of emergency, there's still another benefit that the city is saving in terms of our insurances.
Yeah.
You see, there's this insurance. Secondly, there's this other benefit that we're getting.
No, it's okay. I don't want to perhaps think too deep. I was trying to get a sense of
yes, I understand
for
you
myself.
correctly.
Because the question that's in my mind is why Mr. Van Wyk would bear that significant cost on behalf of EMPD members. Why would he do that?
I cannot answer on behalf of him, but
I'm sure you can answer. No,
yes.
Commissioner, I'm sorry. You can answer. Because I expect logical people in conversation that you said you've had with Mr. Van Wyk before this whole thing was transferred to paper. These are the issues you spoke of. Did you ask yourself when the offer was made, why? Why are you offering us this?
I think the publicity that we get when we are operational on the road, helping an officer, the media publicity, the marketing, it was going to take them on the other level. Remember, I think that's what I'm thinking, that in their spaces where they operate, Medicaid is starting to be popular now because of all these things. But we know that there are net cares, 911, those are popular. I think in terms of their space and the competition, they were going to get that recognition and competing. That's what coming in, or that's what it came in my mind.
So effectively, you agreed for Medicare 24 to use EMPD for publicity purposes.
That was because we were going to benefit for health purposes and in terms of the services that our members.
Is it appropriate to do so with public systems and structures and infrastructure? That you go give a private sector entity opportunity for branding? Is that appropriate?
No, there's no branding here from our side. Please repeat your comment.
Did you consider it appropriate to allow Medicare to use EMPD for advertising purposes? No. Because that's exactly what you just said, because they'll be seen on the street associated with EMPD, their name will be up in lights, perfect branding, and I'm testing the appropriateness of all that. Yes. Did you at the time consider it appropriate?
But life is more important than branding. We are going to benefit in terms of life. When you look at the number of officers that have died because of poor responses that we get when they are hit by cars, when they got incident and accidents, I think it was going to be better in terms of the life that we are going to save.
Yes.
Or not even life per se. The response, the first response that we are going to save. I think we are going to benefit better than them.
Okay, I accept that. Did you ever bring to anybody's attention, be it Chief Mapieye, be it City Manager, be it the Mayor of City of Ikuruleni, this gap that your members of EMPD who are out serving the public are exposed to these dangers, and it would only be appropriate that they be provided with emergency services? Did you ever have that conversation?
Remember, I said earlier on, Mike went and presented the same idea in that meeting that they had.
Then, yes?
Yes. I think he sold and raised that.
Now, yes. what communication?
But departmentally, I raised it, you see.
What was the outcome of that?
They said, let's craft something, let's develop something. That's why it was crafted and developed. But I didn't get any signatures, any
before we turn to Mike Van Wyk, you have got a problem. I expect that you'd raise it internally, that we've got men and women who put their lives on the line. And especially in these days when South African streets are so dangerous, it is wholly inappropriate that they are not catered for in cases of emergency. Is that the right conversation?
Yes.
So I want to understand, did you raise it within the systems? And where did you hit a block, if you did, before you had to turn to Van Wyk?
Yes. I raised it. I'm still raising it, and I've raised it in front of the commission earlier on when I talked about bullet vest, when I talked type of the vehicle. I said the life of the officers comes first.
Yeah.
It must be taken to before you go and serve the community. You see, because you can't serve community with people. And I'm still raising it that whatever offer that can come, I'm wishing and praying that can assist in terms of taking us forward, in terms of all other resources and benefits like this that are going to make sure that our lives, or the officers' life, are taken care of.
Okay, you said Mr. Van Wyk made a first presentation to who again?
It's city's senior management team.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what was the communication to you from your city management team on this aspect, on these issues?
I remember it's on a higher level. I can't go and ask and say, hey, what did you say? What did you say? What happened?
Okay.
But I've said, he briefed me that no, it's positive. You see, they gave him an opportunity, then they were able to engage and talk to him. It's something positive. Remember, it was before this.
But I'll ask it differently. Did senior management, that team,
yes,
did it okay the relationship after Mr. Van Wyk presented to them?
Did it okay?
Did it confirm support that presentation and the proposed solution?
No, internally it was not signed.
No, you are talking about the document. I say after presentation, did they say, oh, we support this?
No, I engaged Mike, and Mr. Mzolo confirmed that no, he did present. He got the response from the chief.
I'm waiting for the confirmation. Was it ever confirmed by the audience to which Mr. Van Wyk presented? Was it ever confirmed to your knowledge?
To say that it is very positive.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Mr. Mzolo said it's very positive because I engaged the Deputy Chief of Police.
Okay, I see you're avoiding the question. I'll pass. And I'm asking you this question.
Can you repeat it, madam? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe let me try and ask it differently.
Yes.
You said that Mr. Van Wyk made this presentation.
Yes.
And then he came back to you to report to you, to tell you he had a good presentation.
Yes.
They gave him the opportunity to speak. Did he say to you that the senior management has approved this project that he was presenting about?
No, the answer that he gave is that it's something positive. They were very positive about it. In terms of approving, no, he didn't use those words.
Did anyone ever say to you, anyone, whether Deputy Commissioner Mzolo, or is it Commissioner Mzolo, whether Commissioner Mzolo or anyone, did they ever say to you they approved the proposal that Van Wyk made to the senior management meeting? Were you ever told that?
No, he said he went in, it was presented, the chief here did, all of them, they heard it, you see.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner. Yes, it did. And I was testing all this with you because on the reading of the document, I draw my own conclusions as to why Mr. Van Wyk wanted this type of partnership. And that, in my reading, and you'll correct me if I'm wrong, because you know about the contents of this document and the purpose for its creation. I'll refer you to page 60 of the same document, 60. And are we at 60?
Yes.
That section starts with Ekurhuleni Police Department. By signing this MOA, Ekurhuleni Police Department agrees to their 5 bullet points underneath that. And I would like to draw your attention to the last bullet point. And my interpretation is this is why Mr. Van Wyk wanted to conclude this. And it reads, I quote, EMPD will assist with registration of vehicles under EMPD as official vehicles, quote unquote, and we will be permitted to use blue and red lights to respond for and on behalf of EMPD. The cost of this will be for Medicare 24/Annabis Protection Services, end of quote. So the benefit to Medicare was the right and the permission to use blue and red light. Do you have a comment to that?
Medicare is using red lights as a registered institution.
It could be using purple lights for all I care. I'm reading here.
No, yes.
Yeah, so that was the benefit to Mr. Van Wyk.
Yes. It's business people, they may. I agree with you.
So they may use blue and red lights.
But after approval, remember, you know, I don't have powers, the city doesn't have powers. After approval, you have to request to the minister.
Which minister?
Minister of Police.
And what exactly do you say to the Minister of Police?
No, you motivate after these things have went to all the processes.
Yes.
And say why you recommend that this institution or this security or this person may have, see, or may use
the blue lights.
Like I'm talking about the whole package, you see.
What is?
Well, let's say blue lights. Fine, let's limit to blue lights.
We're talking about blue and red lights here.
Because red lights, they're using them.
So you approach then, as I understand you, the Minister of Police to motivate for Medicare 24, Mr. Van Wyk's outfits, vehicles, to use blue and red lights. Have I summarized it correctly?
No, you're not summarizing
correctly. Okay, please correct me. I'll take your correction anytime.
No, let me raise it. Let me read it so that.
Absolutely.
Yes, EMPD will assist registration of vehicles under EMPD. Official vehicles will be permitted to use blue and red to respond on behalf of EMPD. On behalf of EMPD. Let's leave the cost.
Yes.
But I'm saying currently, the institution is using these lights.
Which institution?
They may not be blue. All medical services. All registered.
You've just read it again.
Yes, I agree.
And it specifically references blue lights. So when you tell me about institutions using lights, why do you exclude blue lights specifically?
You know, I'm saying a health department can use blue light. It's something different.
But you offered that to Mr. Van Wyk.
No, that's what he wanted. You see, now I understand what you're saying. I'm getting you. I understand. Yes. I understand very clearly.
And you said he was the author. You read it. You satisfied yourself that it is proper.
Yes.
And it's the propriety of that I want us to speak about now.
And it's going to follow the processes.
So you were fine to offer Mr. Van Wyk blue lights.
But remember, let me listen to you, Commissioner, so that I can respond.
Yes. Apologies.
Yes. I've said. Remember, it was still going to undergo other processes within the department, within the city. You see, this was my support on my side, but it was going to get different people, different departments, and with experts of different legal experts, your finance, your other people that have knowledge in terms of these things and raise other issues. This, as I've said to you earlier on, that to me it was a proposed, it was not a final. That's why Vinez doesn't say it's a final one. But it was still going to undergo other processes and everything. But I don't deny your comment on what you are saying, that the objective of the creator, of the initiator, may be different for what I'm thinking. Because it's business people, they will think about their level. They don't think like I'm thinking, you see. And the objective may not be the same. Okay. On that level, I fully agree with you.
Okay. Yeah. Except that earlier you said you received it, you considered it, you satisfied yourself, and in fact you signed it, and you forwarded it to Superintendent Fontaine in Chief Mapie's office. So you were happy at that stage.
Yes, I forwarded to them, to Deputy Chief Mzolo. Yes, that's the way you are saying it, yes.
So you had approved the provision of blue lights. Now tell me.
No, I didn't approve, madam. Here it doesn't say approve. You said I must stick to the words the way you were using. Here it doesn't say approve. It says support, then it must go to. The person who must approve, it's the Deputy Chief of Police, it is the Chief of Police. But even them on approving it, it must still move out of the department.
Yeah.
But here we said it and we read it to me, it says support, you see.
Okay. But where does it say it was still to go outside of the metro?
Sorry, outside?
Where does it say that it was to go outside of the metro? That final approval on blue lights was to be outside of the metro. Where does it say so?
Remember, legally, Commissioner, we don't have powers to finalize this, the city.
accept, let me, for argument's sake, I don't know what the legal position with regard to blue lights is, but for purposes of the point I'm raising with you, let's accept that you are correct on the law. Now, my question is, where does this MOU say that final approval on blue lights was to be outside?
As I'm saying, legally we don't have powers, even if it doesn't.
I hear that. Please, let's not move in circles. Let's not move in circles. Where does the MOU say final approval with regard to the use of blue lights by Medicare 24 was to be done by or given by an outside entity? Where does the MOU say that?
Commissioner, you're cornering me. You are not fair to me. Because legally, you can't just...
If it doesn't say so, simply say it does nowhere, or it doesn't.
Sorry, Commissioner.
If it does not say so, simply say it does not say so, or nowhere does it say so. It's as simple as all that.
Okay, if you say so, I agree.
There's no cornering.
Yes, if you say so, I agree.
It does not say so.
Yes, if you say so, I agree. Yes.
Thank you.
Commissioner Balu, you wanted to say something?
Commissioner Mkhwanazi, still in that paragraph, or about that paragraph, you confirmed to Ms. Silo that that's your signature there, supporting
Yes.
that the city should enter into this memorandum, right? That's what you're supporting?
Yes.
Okay.
Must take.
Now that paragraph there, which says the Medicare will be permitted to use blue lights. Remember that paragraph?
Yes.
Now, when you support this proposal, what you say is a proposal, when you show that you support this, is it because you consider that it is permissible for private vehicles to have blue lights on them? That's why you have no difficulty supporting this?
No. I don't say so.
Okay.
That's why we put a 3 signature so that it must be taken to different levels of the department. See, they will reject it. They will say it's not approved. Like now, it was not signed. That's why it disappeared.
No, I hear that.
Oh.
You sign this as director, specialized services.
Yes.
So I'm asking the director of specialized services now that when he supports that blue lights should be fitted in private vehicles, is it because he sees nothing wrong with that?
No.
The law permits blue lights to be in private vehicles, and the director of specialized services says there's nothing wrong with that. That's why he's prepared to support this. That's what I'm asking. It's because you saw nothing wrong with it.
No, Commissioner, I think on my side, there may be an oversight because the main objective that I was looking at is now I understand the approach that you are coming in with. On my side, it was the question of making sure that there's emergency response to the lives of those that we are leading. You see, I look at it in that perspective. You see, but now I understand on the angle because you are seeing it out that there's blue light, there's emergency. Emergency there's a but this blue light, I agree with you. The way I look at it, it was not the way you.
In fairness to you,
Yes.
Commissioner, I accept that with hindsight, we are all wiser.
Yes.
I'm not asking you about hindsight.
Yes.
You negotiated with, you spoke to Mr. Van Wyk. That's what you told us earlier,
Yes,
right?
yes,
You went and
yes,
spoke to him
Yes.
and agreed with him what services they will provide for free to the metro.
Yes, Commissioner.
And in this page 60, it sets out what is agreed. And one of the things that is agreed is you are saying, when you speak to Mr. Van Wyk, you say on behalf of the metro that the metro will agree that his vehicles will have blue lights fitted in them. It can't be something that you see now and that you can apply benefit of hindsight. It's a very critical part of this agreement. So you were aware of it at the time, that's what it says there. So I'm asking the question, simply this. When you agree here in this document and in your discussion with Mr. Van Wyk that private vehicles will be fitted with blue lights, you must have agreed that because you thought there's nothing wrong with it. And I want to check that with you. That did you consider that is lawful, that's not a problem, that private cars should have blue lights on them?
Remember, Commissioner, it was still within EMPT. It never went back and approved. Or Mr. Mike Van Veek didn't get this document back. It was still within EMPT, you see. I thought that will engage and come up. I know that people who are wise than me, we're going to raise, like we are raising it now. We're going to raise it. So no. In our engagement, because it was still going to rotate and comments and everything. You see, that's why the blindness or maybe the oversight on my side, maybe it was going to be corrected when going forward.
Let me try get an answer from you to this question in a different way. If this had gone on to Zolo, the deputy, because he's the next signatory, and he supported it, and it had gone to my PAA, and if it had gone to Zolo and it had gone to my PAA, and they both supported it, right? So it would have 3 signatures approving. My question remains, you as Director Specialized Services, you would see nothing wrong. If there are those 3 signatures, you would have seen nothing wrong with private cars being fitted with blue lights. So the question remains, they've approved, you've approved, you would see nothing wrong. You say it's okay for private vehicles to have blue lights because we've all signed. Is that your position about this?
Commissioner, now it has been discussed in meeting, and now I would have seen it wrong. Let me agree.
Because you would see it as wrong?
Yes, okay. Because of what public have raised, what you are raising now, and the way you are raising it, you see, it was going to be something wrong. Yes, I was going to be happy because there's this first response.
No.
But the question of powers, it was going to be wrong.
I'm not talking about, we are still going to be discussing the first response and what this contract says. I have things that I would like to discuss with you. I just wanted to check that your position, and you have accepted that something is wrong with private vehicles being fitted with blue lights.
Yes.
Thank you.
The law doesn't allow that, yes.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi. I take note that you say after you signed, and to be expected then that Commissioner Mzolo would consider and sign, and then Chief Mapia would consider and sign, and then it goes through a process. You spoke about issues of finance and legal, and so I take it then that the document is vetted in the system. Is that the correct understanding?
Including other departments? Or
yes, within the city, yeah? Is that, or maybe I misunderstood you completely.
Commissioners, this document, it was not supported. Now we are taking it to another level.
Let me explain myself. For my own understanding, to give life to this document, can you explain the process it would have had to go through to bring it to life?
Yes.
Yes.
Internally, we are supposed to, within the department, you are supposed to invite comments.
Yes.
Yes. You see, comments from not only the 2, deputy chief and the chief. The comments from other senior people within, those that are having access of computer and everything. You see, and we engage. People are raising comments. That's how we do. In fact, in cities, anything that happens to a department that needs comments, they spread it in all the departments. Then after that, it will go to other departments. Before they approve police, or before they are approved, and they need proper consultation with each and everyone.
Okay. Thank you for that.
I was still explaining the commissioners, yes.
You were giving them time to confer.
Yes.
Thank
you. Then it remains with the relevant department, but your finance, your legal and corporate, and HR, because here in HR, I think even health, because they were relevant, health department, they were relevant here. you see, to comment, especially with the mandates that we're having now. You see, health department belongs to province. Ours is to do, in fact, we are just managing the primary health care, but the last final one, when processes are going, it must go to provinces. I think it was still going to via many processes, you see, because now I happen to know when I was acting that no. That means that, because now I happen to know when I was acting that no. That means that doesn't belong to. That's why I was able to tell. Remember, I said I told Vusi, or in my comments say so. I was able to tell you, no man, that means it doesn't belong to us. I thought because local government is providing this primary health care, but now it's no longer the mandate of the municipality. You see, in other municipalities has moved, but with us as big metros, it's moving slowly, but it's no longer our mandate.
All of this was to take place after you had signed.
No. No, I'm saying after the consultation, but I'm making an example now.
No, I'm taking you back to the document that you signed. So I'm saying...
No, after the Chief of Police Commissioner.
So at that stage, it would then go to all the departments and even to whomever outside of the metro,
yes,
for approval on the blue lights. All of this, the other departments, the outside entity, body, organ of state, all of that would take place after you had signed, after Commissioner Mzolo had signed, after Chief Mapia had signed. Is that what you are saying?
Then goes to the departments, department comments. Maybe
can you please answer my question? You're going to confuse me. I'm saying this document would go to health, all other departments, the outside entity that would approve on the blue lamps, it would go there after signature by you, by Commissioner Mzolo, by Chief Mapia. Can you please answer the question?
No, Commissioner, after Chief Mapia, it still go to internal, the city. It has not yet went outside.
But but it's already signed by the 3 people that I've referred to.
Yeah, within the city, yes. But any document that goes out of the city.
And, just a minute, and it's still going to be signed by the person or entity or organ of state that's going to approve the use of the blue lights.
Yes, Commissioner.
So it's already signed by the 3 people, and then it goes to the rest of the city, and then to the entity that's going to approve the blue lamps.
Oh, Commissioner, let's not move yet outside the city. It goes to the city comments, the city raises things, then an authorized officer
does that. When it goes to the rest of the city, it's already signed by the 3 people, correct?
Out of the department to the city.
Correct. Is it signed by the people?
Yes, but not out of the city. Out of the department. Yes, out of the department.
The 3 people are within the department, not so.
Yes, I agree on that.
So why do you keep... I think it's so difficult to say, simply saying yes.
No, you don't get me. You don't understand.
Let me get you then.
Yes, I'm saying the mandate of the HOD or the Chief of Police, the mandate of the Deputy Chief, it's limited within the department. Immediately when you sign, then you recommend to other departments within the city, you recommend to the city manager's office. That's when they check, and if they agree, then they will take it outside. You see, who authorized?
Who was the ultimate person that was to approve within the city?
Maybe it's the city manager or legal and corporate, because they're the one that deals with finalization of all these documents. Now I get to it.
And what would the point be for all of these people, that is those within the EMPD and the final approver within the metro? What would the point be for all of them to sign if this is still to go outside, when the person outside might say no to the whole thing? What would the point of it be? No, should it not have been the other way around? You first get approval from outside. This is what we propose to conclude. This is the agreement we propose to conclude. That is, you are saying to the outside person or entity or organ of state, we seek your approval.
You know, currently it's happening like that, Commissioner. Within different departments, we propose with their development policy, developing something, then they take it to upper level, taking from local government up until nationally. See, sometimes they don't even go there around the proof, they turn it back. Then you have to think about other strategies. It's happening like that. You see, that's why I find that sometimes some of the policies, they take 5 years, 6 years, or 10 years. If there are changes of political power, it's ended up not even implemented.
Okay, all right.
That's what happens.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Chair. But I think as you state, or maybe just to check, it's not my assumption from reading the document, besides you signing the document, nobody else signed it. Did you mention that?
This one?
Yes.
Yes, nobody.
So effectively it was never approved?
Yes, it was never approved. I remember on this one, there's something that I forgot, Commissioner, that I'm not sure is it this one or the other one. There's a document like this that I submitted even to IP. They wanted to check that there's no one in the city, you see. Yeah, they took it, they said, no, I want to check, you see. They said, those that I was having. You see, all the documents, those that I was having, they wanted to check that there's no one, you see. But I don't think there's anyone, Commissioner. Because nothing came.
Nothing came? Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm now at your paragraph 27, and at 27 you are dealing with some of the issues you have raised already.
Sorry, Ms. Lo,
yes,
are you moving away from this document?
No, well,
yes,
the physical document, yes. But I'm going to talk about documents relating to the same document, but I won't be going back to the document itself.
You won't be going back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can ask my question.
Yes,
all right.
Commissioner.
Commissioner, I'm really quite, and I might have missed it when you explained, but I'm confused about what you say was the purpose of entering into an MOU, or what you say was a proposed MOU. This document, what do you say was the purpose of this relationship that was sought to be created?
It was to assist in terms of emergency response when our officers are involved in accident and incidents, okay, so that they can get an effective or a very fast and efficient response. Okay. You see, okay, because they even said it's just a call away, because they're around Boxback and it's central.
Yes.
See, it was going to assist, okay, us and our officers. Now let me say not officers per se, because I'm operational too. Yes. You see, it was going to assist us operationally.
But it would assist employees, let's say. Let's use that general term, employees. Yes. All right. Now, can you just look at paragraph 3 at page 58?
58.
Yes. Is that what you refer to, where it says purpose of the document or of this agreement? Paragraph 3, under the heading purpose.
Oh yes, I see it.
Is that what you're referring to?
May I read it?
Yes, sure.
Because it's long, I don't even remember.
No, please read it.
Yes. The purpose of this memorandum MOU is to outline the commitment of promoting protection of Medicare service, combining with the health care safety of officers of a Scotland department when such situation arises. Medical attention over and decrease, particularly in traumatic events and incidents. Yes, I think it's talking to that.
That's what you refer to?
Yes, I think it's talking to that.
And then go to the next page, page 59. At paragraph 1, and I'll try and read it. It says, first project will be a trial run to see how many vehicles we need to put on the road to assist EMPD only in a shooting or car accident or emergency on duty. What was contemplated there? What were you agreeing to do?
Oh yes, I think that he was mentioning one of the things that but then they will assist in terms of making sure that before you even take once that puts and everything, it's the real thing that you know, because we can't test it, you don't have those tools, and private sector, especially like now, if you want to, we are taking them to different, we're doing that per se, members are doing that. They go to different private hospital or different and request that, can you check this? Even if they take process, it take a time, but it is done, but at least in the court of law, you are able to present something that you are sure. But now if you take it and leave it SAP 13, even the storage part of it, you don't have that professional storage, you must take and put it. Then in the court of law, the day when the proceedings are starting, you are not able to eat because they will ask you, how did you test? How are you sure that is grandpa or what? Because when you tested it is grandpa, is not what. They are going to assist us because...
Okay, let me carry on with my question.
Yes.
So these private people, private business, who are not police, would be allowed in terms of this agreement to handle crime exhibits. So a drug bust is conducted, there's drugs on the scene. You're agreeing to have a private company test this. These are not the police, these are not crime scene unit of the police, it's a private body. It was going to be handling material that is the product of crime on the scene.
Yes, Commissioner, it's happening. For simple example, when no, I'm answering you.
No.
I'm saying
no, Commissioner, please allow me. We have to finish. So when I ask you a direct question, please do your best to answer. It doesn't help me understand your answer if you say it's happening now. Maybe it's bad that it's happening. Maybe it's against the law that it's happening. I don't know. I'm asking you. You agreed to this in this document. You are agreeing to this. So I'm asking you the simple fact question. You are prepared to agree that at a scene of a drug bust, you would have a private company, which is not accredited and is not part of the unit of the SAPS, to handle what would ultimately end up being evidence in court. You were prepared to agree to that.
Commissioner, allow me to talk. You'll correct me.
Okay.
You say no. Yes. I'm saying currently, for example, we arrest a person for drink and driving. We go to an institution. We use private hospital. You get a registered, you don't just get any nurse.
Yes.
You get a registered person.
Yes.
Who's allowed in terms of the law to do that. And even now, we go to those hospitals, like for testing, you get a registered doctor, a person who's assigned, they check in, but if they are not registered, it's difficult to do. But currently we go and get registered, and they've assisted, and we have successes out of that. But I understand in terms of your question when you're saying coming to the scene, tampering with the scene when we are not registered and everything, it's a different story.
Do you agree that paragraph 2 means that Medicare 24 and beyond something security will be part of your drug busts and they will do the testing of drugs? You agree that's what that paragraph 2 says?
Yes, that is why it's not a must, can assist. Okay. If it's not registered, then it's a different story.
Okay.
Yes.
And then paragraph 3, it says they can assist when tactical units are in operation. So they do more than provide support.
I lost you, Commissioner.
No, let me finish. Page 59, we're still on the same page. 59.
Yes.
Paragraph 3, we were looking at 2 now. So I'm asking you to look at 3.
Can you read it? I will follow you. I will tell you that.
3, if you're not there, please let me know. 3 says few members are trained. This is what Medicare is telling you. Few members are trained in tactical medical emergency management and therefore can assist when tactical units are on operations. What were you agreeing to there?
There are those security companies that are even tactical trained officers that are patrolling within the areas in terms of response, in terms of crime. we usually work with them, and there's assist in terms of arresting. They also put statement. They also assist in terms of arresting, in terms of providing information and everything. That's what it's happening. Yes, we're going to assist in terms of that. Yes.
And in paragraph 6, they will take blood. They will draw bloods at roadblocks. So this is not support to employees. Remember, you said the purpose of the agreement is so that when members are involved in shootings and accidents, then Medicare will help. But paragraph 6 is to draw blood from members of the public.
Commissioner, as I've said, that currently we use institutions that have registered nurses. This is happening. If you're having registered nurses, maybe if they're having registered nurses, even currently members are going to them. Because the challenge that we're having, I can't say that in public, but the challenge is we're having is that you don't have registered nurses as EMPT. Even now, we don't have registered nurses.
And you were prepared to have Medicare. Yes. Because you don't have registered nurses in the city, in paragraph 6, you are prepared or you are giving Medicare the ability to draw blood from members of the public. Because that's what paragraph 6 says.
We are doing that even now. We go to different institutions, different private clinic, and get registered, or public clinic. But public clinic are always busy. At least in private clinics, at least we've got this registered nurse that always assist, and they are able to present in terms of, in court, the evidence. Yes. But with private hospital, they don't want, because they're busy. They say we can't allow our registered nurse to go and spend the whole week or 2 days in court instead of assisting. But privately, they go and present. Or there's a format of a form that we are using. You see, where you fill in and you put its details, registered nurse, I did this and this and this, you present it in court. Then the magistrate will decide that, am I calling him or am I calling the registered nurse or no?
Yes. I think the simple point I'm trying to establish with you is that this agreement, this MOU, does more than provide services to EMPD employees. It's not just about helping them out when they've been shot or they've been in accidents. It includes Medicare handling members of the public when they draw blood. That's the only point I'm making, that it's not correct to say all this was just about supporting.
Oh, yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. With the service that
and you see that from the service.
Yes.
Okay. And maybe lastly, just to confirm that point, if you look at under 7, and you read the second bullet point from the bottom, the one that reads regional plan. From the bottom?
I lost. Oh, starting from the bottom, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see where it says regional plan? It says, and I'll read it. Well, firstly, the heading up there says, all the above will be done for you as we really believe in the cause and that we want to assist the Ekurhuleni Metro. And then if you read that bullet point which says regional plan, second from the bottom, you see where I'm reading?
We started from all.
Okay, so if you...
I see the second from the bottom.
Let's just focus on that.
Yes,
I'm happy to read that. So that says regional plan, participate in the recent developed public-private partnership with a continuous understanding of promoting and protecting the officers and public alike. So we've just agreed, you and I, that this document doesn't only confine itself to officers, it also means handling members of the public. And then it says, by implementing and developmental assessments of regional plans that address natural disasters, mass fatality, or other mass casualty hazards. This is further proof that this company, you were contracting here or you were agreeing to do more than just provide health services to officers, but in fact to deal with the public as well, matters that concern the public.
Commissioner, you want me to limit to this, or I can give, you allow me to give an example? Because when I'm trying to say, no, man, you must.
All I wanted to say was, am I correct to say when you read that paragraph I've just read?
Oh, you're correct.
It means they would do more than.
Yes, I wanted to give an example that happened in Boksburg, where a disaster happened, where a truck exploded,
yes,
and it killed many people. The same
Was
companies.
Medicare 24 there?
Not the same company, yes, the same companies that it's been Boxback next to them, but the same companies, hospital, they played a very crucial role, security companies, you see, to manage the scene and assist us in terms of doing all these things.
No,
but I agree with you, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Lo, sorry for taking your
No,
time.
it's quite an order. Thank you, Commissioner. Mr. Mkhwanazi, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, my apologies. If you go to page 9 of your statement,
Oh, yes.
that is the end of paragraph 27. And the manner you have dealt with your annexures requires me to do some clarifications. At page 9, you conclude that paragraph, which starts from in the preceding page at 27, right? And you say, she received an email from Superintendent Fontaine and submitted to Chief Mapie Jabulani Mapie. You see where I'm reading?
Page
9.
Yes, last paragraph, paragraph 29.
Paragraph 27. The top of your page 9 should be the tail end of paragraph 27.
It starts from page 8, then it continues towards page 9, yes.
Yes.
It's the top first paragraph.
That's correct.
Yes.
That's correct. I just want to draw your attention to the last line of that paragraph where it says, submitted to Chief Isaac Jabulani Mapie. See where I'm reading?
Yes.
Now you say attached as one of the annexures. I understand that when you say so, you mean that you have annexed a document to your statement. Is that correct? I understand that when you say in your statement, as you have at paragraph 27, you say, let me read the whole sentence, proof of communication, communication dates, and an affidavit from Chief's PA Lizel Tyers, where she confirmed that on the 24th of October 2021, she received an email from Superintendent Fontaine and submitted to Chief Jabulani Mapie. Yes. Then you state attached as one of the annexures.
Yes.
I understand that when you use that phrase, attached as one of the annexures, you actually mean that there is a document you have attached to your statement in this regard.
Yes, as earlier on I communicated, I said there's a paper trail.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm not taking issue with that. I'm just trying to help the commissioners go through your statement.
Oh, yes.
Because normally we would say we attach it as annexure and we give it a number. But you don't give numbers to your annexures, and I just need us to quickly help them navigate the annexures file.
Yes.
So if you go to the annexures file, the big file with your annexures, that would have flags marked JD1, which is your range, to JD13. You see that file?
JD, yes.
Okay.
1 to 7. Oh, yes. The whole file, yes. The whole file.
Now, would I be correct to ask the commissioners at the end of paragraph 27, where you say attached as one of the annexures, to help them identify that as JD1? Is that the document you want them to refer to when they consider what you have stated in that paragraph? Because otherwise it makes it difficult for them to read your document, right?
Yes.
When they don't know which annexure you are referring them to.
Yes.
So may I propose that at the end of the annexure you reference there is JD1?
It's JD1 and it's page 1 and 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's 1 and 2 and 3. It's 3 pages.
Yes. But they're all under the flag of JD1.
Oh, I'm wrong. It's 4 pages. It's 1, 2, 3. So it's 4 pages. It's saving for things and me, and it's saving the statement from Lizel. We are correct.
It is. Yes. But those 4 pages are all under the flag marked JD1.
Yes.
Thank you. So, commissioners, at the end of paragraph 27, can we kindly add an extra JD1? And because of your approach to annexures, we will do that periodically so that we assist the commissioners.
I think, and you assisted us a lot in terms of doing this. Thank you.
So then, we go to your paragraph 28, still on page 9. And I'll just quickly read the start part of that. You say the formal instructions from my superior, in parentheses, Goodman Mzolo, close parentheses, which were issued to me on the 15th of October 2021, clearly outline the task and the due date for the quote-unquote to-do list concerning the SOP for Operational Security Division, other responsibilities. This plan or SOP was necessary as the department had not yet established one since its inception, and officers are working with private security companies without formalities. The instructions were to be completed by the 20th of October, and you state a time. The attached email trail serves as evidence of these formal instructions, and it was also followed by a meeting between my superior and myself. Are you with me?
Yes, yes,
okay.
Yes.
Now, my first question is, what formal instructions are this? I can't make out from paragraph 27 what you suggest your superior, Commissioner Mzolo, instructed you to do on the 15th of October 2021.
Yes. Okay. May I answer?
Yes, please, yes. Thank you.
Commissioners, in the 3 PESCO or 4 PESCO meetings, there was some engagement. It's not part of this, but I will explain. Yes, that everyone works with a security company. The way
Commissioner, I do apologize. I do apologize. May I seek your help first? Because if you answer this question, it might resolve my challenge.
Oh, yes.
Is that okay? Thank
yes.
you. Please stay with your annexures JD2. Now, I want you to turn your attention to JD2, which will start at page 5 of your annexure file. Do you see, have you located it?
Are you saying I must start with JD2?
No, let's go to JD2.
Leave this one, or look at both of them?
No, we will come back to you. Yeah. I was thinking that perhaps a consideration of annexure JD2 might help clear the confusion in my head. And I just needed to confirm that that's the case. So if we go to JD2, I see a document there. It's a 2-page annexure. The first page is from, it's an email actually, from Goodman Mzolo, dated Wednesday, October 23rd, 21. And it's addressed to you, Julius Mkhwanazi, and the subject line is to-do list 15 October 2021. Correct?
It's not page 2, ne? It's JD2. The one that I was reading.
Commissioner?
Page 5.
Yes.
Page 5.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry if I showed confusion.
Yes.
I wanted to draw your attention to annexure JD2.
Oh, yes.
It starts at page 5. It's got 2 pages.
Yes.
The first page, which is 5,
yes,
is what I've just read, that it's an email from Commissioner Mzolo addressed to you, dated the 13th of October 2021, and it has as a subject list to-do list 15 October 2021.
Yes. In my statement...
Yeah, no, we're coming. That's why I brought you here. You confirm that there's an attachment.
Yes, in my statement, there's something that I wanted to check. I even requested that may the Commissioner request for the minutes that leads to this, before this. As I was trying to explain that when you can request for minutes in 3 or 4 meetings before this document, in our minutes, the issue of working with private security companies, the issue of me directed or given a mandate to facilitate that. The meeting was shared by Chief Mapie. The last one, it was shared by Mr. Makafula. It's a meeting of our own PESCO meeting, you see. It's just that I can't get those minutes, but I think you may have access of those minutes. It leads to this. Yes.
Okay.
You see, but now you want me to talk to this, ne?
Yes.
Yes. This is what...
No, I wanted to draw your attention first to that, then we are going to go to the second page, then I'm going to pose my question.
Oh, okay.
Is that approach acceptable to you?
The second page, it's 6 there, number 6.
Yeah,
page
exactly.
6.
So page 5 is the email.
Yes.
The email indicates there's an attachment.
Yes.
And the attachment in terms of the subject line is quote unquote to-do list 15 October 2021. We're together thus far.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then at 6 is a document that is headed to-do list 15 October 2021. It's got a number of items listed there. The first is elections name list from other divisions and so forth. Now, when I look further down, you've got 3 items highlighted in green. The first reads due date of SOP from Security Division and all 20 October 2021. Then followed by a requirement, daily reports, email complaints. At the end, the last one, resolve complaints, internal public. Do you see what I'm reading?
Yes.
Now, I'm interested in the first highlighted. You say it lists a due date of SOP from Security Division and all 20 October 2021.
Yes.
Okay, now, when we go to your statement, these are the documents you are talking about. When you say you received a formal instruction from Commissioner Mzolo.
I'm with you.
So this is the document you are talking about?
Yes, that's why I even said I will request that again you check the...
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Because now it's time to tell the commissioners to please scribble against paragraph 28, that the formal instruction is what Commissioner Mkhwanazi has submitted as JD2. Okay. Now,
yes. Can I raise something again? In terms of highlights, I didn't highlight it for this. I highlighted when out of the engagement that I had with IP, then
yes.
You see, they wanted clarity, then I had to highlight them.
Yes.
Because I spoke to them about it. They said, no, which are this one that I had to highlight? It's not for you. It was a document that was submitted as an annexure then.
And
yes, may I request you, let's concentrate on this. It's a document that I had to sign so that I can submit to IP. That's why it's having 2 different dates. You see.
No, I'm looking at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sent.
No, it says sent Wednesday. Oh, okay, yes. It's sent Wednesday, October for the 15th of
by Commissioner Mzolo to you, and the date given is 13 October. And you say you got the instruction from Commissioner Mzolo on 15 October.
Yes. No. Yes. On the 15th October we had a formal meeting. We said the 2 of us. That's when he formally, or he sent this before, but he said let's meet before I go. He went on the 16th on leave, but let's meet on the 15th.
So there was the email on the 13th and then an oral instruction on the 15th.
Yes, maybe I may have done. Yes, I get you now.
All right.
Yes, I get you now.
Mr. Lo, it's another simple matter. Yes. Commissioner, you said PESCO in our PESCO meeting or something.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh, and I was.
What's the full name and what is it?
Yes. I don't know why are they calling it PESCO, but it is the chief meeting where he met with his immediate subordinates, which is Deputy Chief Operations, Deputy Chief Lamontra, Deputy Chief Security and Loss Control. Before there was a Deputy Chief Compliance, but it's not there. Then it is your head of licensing. The head of licensing is not a police officer. Yes, it's that meeting. They call it. I found them calling it PESCO. Since
I don't know why they call it PESCO.
Yes. Maybe they are.
That's right. That's okay.
The academy or the learned phrase, they will understand it better than
me. No, that's okay.
But I take it as the senior management meeting of the department.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Commissioner.
You know why I'm saying PESCO? It will be simple if you want those documents. When you say PESCO, they will take it very fast because it is PESCO. The reason, but it's going to be easier for me. Say I want PESCO meeting, they will assist in terms of getting.
Thank you, Commissioner Mkhwanazi. So still staying on paragraph 28, you conclude that paragraph with the following. Also, CSMT September/October minutes. Firstly, what is CSMT?
It's the same explanation that I was giving. Yes, departmental senior management or meeting. But it's SMT, not CSMT. It says CSMT.
It says CSMT.
No, it's SMT.
So we cancel this.
Yeah,
all right,
the type. Departmental SMT, yes.
And what would the minutes tell? You don't annex them. What would they tell us if we locate them?
No, I was tasked to develop and work with the operational and security companies to develop an SOP and a plan. I still feel that I didn't execute it very well because of elections and. But I was tasked to sit down, call all of them, develop something, and make sure that we have an agreement between us and the system operational, not an MOU, but just an operational, so that we can know in this area it's the security companies, in this area it's the security companies, registered security companies in this area, then they can work. Because the challenges that we're having, they arrest big people, our officers come in and take the person, and because one success, they go to SAP-14, want to detain the suspect. When we are there, the suspect is injured. When they check, it's EMPD who detained the suspect. Then litigations are coming to us as the department.
Okay.
But it was to develop something like that, to see and formalize it and say, we know that we're working to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So, if I understand you correctly, SMT, that meeting, authorized you, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, to go form relationships with private security companies. Is that what we'll find in that minute?
Yes.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Yes, I was asked.
On what basis, on what authority did they authorize you?
Remember, they said SMT, and we all sit there. I was raising it that the litigations that we're getting, or the challenges that we're getting, we're working with security companies that we don't know. Security companies that we work, there's no formal relations between us and the stakeholders or in the security agencies with those that we're working with. And it's a good idea that we want copied from SAPS. SAPS knows all the security agencies that are working with. They know who this is the person, they know the owners and everything. With us, somebody can come and say, I'm the owner. Then say, yes, it's the owner, we continue with that. And it puts us in a...
Commissioner Mkhwanazi, I want to come back to this issue because
yes, I'm talking to
in trying to answer this issue, you raised more concerning issues. You stated that the concern was that you as EMPD were working with security companies that you don't know.
Yes,
so it was already happening.
No, our members are working on the ground, like even
with security companies that EMPD doesn't know.
Yes, our members are...
Was that the correct position? Factually, was that what was happening?
I'm saying even now it's happening.
So your members, as they're executing their duties along the streets of EMPD, they could be doing so in conjunction with private security companies in circumstances where there is no formal relationship by EMPD.
Yes, there's an attachment, right, of photos of a photo here with the security company for illegal mining. You see that I can see it's a branded security company, the guys, but there's no formal. They will say, no, we work with illegal mining and our officers, it's a multiple force. There's the excitement, at least we are executing these duties, we will have an arrest. But then if when you're in court, they will ask you, who are those people? You can't even identify them. Say, no, it was the security that assisted you. It's happening, it's giving us challenges.
Sorry to interrupt you, and I'm probably going to interrupt your flow, Ms.
No, not at all.
I just want to get an idea of the timing. So this is of around the 15th of October, 2021, and that's when you then get the mandate, which I assume was intended to result in the formalization of this situation.
Yes, yes.
Where members are working with security companies with no formal arrangement that existed.
Yes,
yes. So, are you saying at that stage there was no formal arrangement with any security company whatsoever at that stage?
No, there was. Operationally, members are working, there's no formal.
Even on the 16th of October 2021, no such formal arrangement?
No, I started to engage, but I didn't.
Will you please answer the question directly, Commissioner?
No,
even your 28 refers to 15 October.
Well, no,
I just want to take you to the following day, and you've already said, as at the 15th of October 2021, there was no formal arrangement with any of the security companies. Now I want to take you to the very following day, the 16th of October 2021. That was still the position. There was no development. At 16 October 2021.
Commissioner, as I've said, that
still no formal arrangement with any security company.
No, there was, but I didn't execute it the way we wanted it to be executed. You see, I think elections disturbed me because I was supposed, when I was preparing for election, I was supposed.
Commissioner, it's either there was or there wasn't.
By that,
you can't say there was, but I had not.
But by that time,
sorry. It is either there was or there wasn't. Was there, as at 16 October 2021, a formal arrangement with one or more security companies?
No, there was
formal arrangement.
There was a communique.
There was a what?
A communique.
There was a communique.
Yes.
But what communique? What was the nature of this communique?
That we are working with these security companies, those that I have met, you see. There was a communique.
Written by whom?
Sorry?
Written by whom?
No, those that I work with. I met with different security companies as I was working with them.
No, you referred to a communique. I'm trying to establish who the author of that communique was.
I wrote to some of the security companies requesting to meet them and engaging them and formalize the meetings with them to check in different areas. In other areas, they met with different directors of the regions. Like when we are in Eastern region, know the security companies that do, because I may not know all of them. You see?
I'm totally confused. I'll go back to my question. You said in so many words, as at 16 October 2021, there was no formal arrangement with any security company for it to assist the metro with the provision of security services.
Yes,
you have said so in so many words during this engagement between you and me, correct?
You are correct in that, man.
The very following day, 16 October 2021, had there been a change, or was the situation still as it was on the day on 15 October 2021, the day before? I would be surprised if just 24 hours, poof, suddenly.
No, that's why.
A change. Was the situation still the same on 16 October 2021?
Commissioner, that's why I'm saying to you, 3 weeks back, that's why I'm saying to you, refer to the minutes, because even though I met with Ms. Nzolo, but there was a tasking.
Commissioner Mkhwanazi, you say that on 15 October 2021, there was no formal arrangement with any security company to assist the metro with the provision of security services. Am I correct that you have said so?
Yes.
Now, please listen to my question. Please listen to my next question. My next question is, had anything changed by the 16th of October 2021? Or was the situation still the same as it was on 15 October 2021? Simple question. Had it changed? Yes or no? Had it changed?
Yes.
Overnight?
Not overnight.
15 October 2021, 16 October, that would be overnight. Had anything changed?
Can I explain, Commissioner? You tell me, no, we are losing it.
What had changed? What had changed?
You see, remember I said there was a communication, we were communicating.
What had changed?
But it was not.
Commissioner, you've spoken about the communique, and I asked you questions around it, and I didn't follow what you were trying to say. I am saying, what had changed? It's a simple question. What had changed from the 15th of October 2021 to the 16th of October 2021, the very following day? What had changed? It's a simple question.
Are you saying in terms of the numbers or?
In terms of the answer that you gave when I first engaged you, I asked you if there was in existence any formal arrangement with any security company for it to provide security services to the metro. I'm talking 15 October 2021, and you said there was not.
Commissioner,
correct? I'm asking you this for the third time now.
Yes.
Is it correct that you said no, there was not, as at 15 October 2021? Am I correct that you said so? Yes or no?
No, I think we are losing it. Can I clarify something?
No. I'm losing nothing. I want to know whether you said so or not. There's nothing I'm losing.
No, can I clarify something? You'll get me.
No. Please answer the question. Did you or did you not say so? Remember, you've already said more than once. That there wasn't. But I'm repeating the question now because when I go to the 16th of October 2021, you confuse me. That is why I keep going back to the 15th of October 2021. Do you confirm that you said that as at 15 October 2021, there was no formal relationship or...
Yes. Now I get to
in terms of which it cannot be that just because of my use of relationship, suddenly you understand me.
You said
yes.
You said providing services to EMPD. They're not providing services to EMPD.
Okay.
It's relations when they're working with communities. Because we've got different companies that are contracted, that are providing services to us. I don't want to go out here having another thing.
Okay, maybe then please clarify what the issue about 28 was. It was what exactly? Paragraph 28, your paragraph 28. What was lacking? What was lacking?
It was about working relations with them when they are operating on the ground, not providing services to the city, but working with them when they are executing their crime relations.
Having cooperation between the EMPD and the security companies.
Yes, Commissioner.
So as of the 15th of October 2021, you say there was not?
Yes.
Okay, just a minute then. So the operative words are open quote, working relationship, close quote. Those are the operative words.
Yes, Commissioner.
All right. Yes. And I'll again move to the 16th.
Yes.
So you say, you've not said so thus far, but I want to find out if you do not say so, that on 16 October 2021, nothing had changed. The situation was still the same. The working relationship was still the same.
Yeah, I can say so because we haven't reached the number. In fact, it was even a thought. That's why I've said I feel that I failed. I didn't execute it the way that I was mandated.
So basically nothing has changed from the 15th.
I will say so.
Which you referred to in paragraph 28 of your, nothing has changed on 16 October. All right. Now let me refer you to the annexure file of Commissioner Spies. May the attorneys please assist.
Please assist the Commissioner. They are in the box.
No, I will.
Okay. And go to RS.
Commissioner.
Yes.
I'm even afraid of asking for 1 minute.
Asking for?
For another 1 minute.
No.
I will jump.
Always feel free, Commissioner. Always feel free. Thank you.
Chair, if I may, it completely escaped my mind when we came back from lunch to point out that we are not finishing Commissioner Mkhwanazi by 1600 today. So we're going to have to sit longer. I was going to propose a break around 4.
Please ask us and don't dictate to us.
Didn't I say I was going to request?
Oh, hey, sometimes.
Okay.
I'm very sorry, Ms. Silva.
I could never dictate, Chair. So, I was saying, should it be a comfort break because it's 15:35 now?
The one
should it be
otherwise
a longer
taken
break?
at 4.
Yes, that's what the question is.
Commissioner, by all means, we come back at 10 to.